Hi guys, this is Zoe and welcome in another video. And today, as summer is like right around the corner, I am sharing with you my summer whimsical 2026 bucket list. Because I feel like to enjoy it as much as you can, it's always great to actually think about what you can do, not to lay around in your bed all day while you can do so much fun things. And so this bucket list requires normally like no phones. You can do everything alone as well as with friends. And yeah, that's it. I try to find some things that you don't really see in the other videos. So it might be quite like niche and it's always really whimsy, you know me. And yeah, okay, so let's go. And the first thing is probably the most weird one. So putting it in first, it's to translate Latin or ancient Greek text. Okay, sounds weird, let me explain. Personally, as a scholar, I learned how to translate Latin text because I was in Latin class. And actually, if you're not doing it for school to be graded with the stress or whatever, it can be quite fun. And even if you are not common with Latin or maybe ancient Greek, personally, I never translated ancient Greek. I don't even know the letters, so. But anyway, but it can be really fun to translate like Latin. It's actually not that hard. You can always find in like thrift shop or whatever those dictionaries with the Latin word, French word, and you have to like learn some little things, but it's actually really funny. Like translating Latin feels like a game a bit because you're finding things. You're like, okay, this could be a verb or this could be a subject, and then the next thing, okay, this has to be the verb, and it can only get with a subject. So it's really fun, and I mean actually every language is fun to translate. Maybe that's very personal and that's my kind of fun and not yours, but you should definitely check on this one. Okay, second thing is to create a zine. These little like paper books that you fold and it creates a book. I would say to really create it entirely by yourself. Like you grab a white piece of paper and you really do everything. I don't know, you're sharing like your favorite ice creams or the summer or whatever. And what's even greater, I think, it's to leave it in your city, in a place where someone can find it. So it can be really fun to like share, I don't know, your favorite spots or whatever, and so someone else can find it. And you can even like leave your contact on it if you're really open to people. I think that's fun, that's cute, and it's if you're living it like in the city, it can add even a bit of whimsy into someone else's life. So that's great. Third thing, okay, it theoretically requires friend, but you can do it alone too, is to host a themed, maybe tea party. Like that's so fun. And you do all the decorations, all the food, all the stuff, all by yourself. That's the condition. And so it can be really great. It's a great way to meet up with people. Or if you're doing it alone, for example, set a team party to watch a movie in the same time. And you're doing like snacks that reflects the movie and all. And it can be really cute, I think. Okay, fourth one is to educate yourself through books only. I'm sure there's like subjects you would love to learn a bit more about, maybe like some art movements or whatever, but I know we can always find like a lot of videos on internet, but I do think like going to your local library and picking up a book on that subject and actually reading it can be so much more fun because it kind of feels like you're chasing after the right infos you want to have on that thing. And it's great. Like as a child, I loved to read like those history books or whatever. And I see that as I'm growing up, we have internet and all, it's like way easier to search up exactly for what I want on Google or whatever. But yeah, coming back to books can be really, really fun. Um, Next one is judging a book only by its cover. Okay, by that I mean you're going, I don't know, in the library, in a thrift shop, in a bookstore or whatever, and you pick up a book only by its cover. You really, really don't read the resume on the back, and then you read the book before reading any resume, and you see if you actually enjoy and if it fits the cover. And I think it's great. It's a great way to add like some unknown to your daily life. Because I feel like nowadays, whatever we're doing, we're almost always already knowing the ending, and that's not fun. I mean, you know, a bit of a surprise is always great. Next thing is going on a coral walk. I think that's great. Really easy to do. You're just going outside and you're like, okay, I'm going to try to find like pink things. And it can be really cute if you're taking pictures of it, and I don't know, you're making a little video or you're printing them and keeping them in a notebook. Yeah, that one was really easy, doesn't require quite anything. Next one is to play dress up kind of as if you were a child. Like you are going to your clothes and you try to do like fan fits, I don't know, maybe cosplays. It gives you items for Halloween, you know. You won't have to buy anything if you find some great things. And it just allows you in the same time to actually try on your clothes, because you have the time to, and to see what fits you or not. And so I think it's great. It's like 2 in 1. Yeah. Next one, having a summer notebook. I'm really a notebook girly, like I'm always writing in my journal and all. And you know, in summer I really do have the time to actually really write a lot and every day. And to me, I feel like summer are really like transition phases in my life where I'm becoming each and every year like a new, more confident version of myself. And I think to like keep it in a really special summer notebook with like some scrapbooks and all, it can be really great. And you know, you can always find some notebooks. Maybe you already own one that you don't use, or you can find some for really not that much. And you know, if you're traveling or whatever, it can be a really great way to keep up your souvenirs, sticking them here. So yeah. Next one is picking up some fresh fruits and doing recipes with them. Okay, I think the best thing you can do is, if I don't know, you can really go like in the forest and find some blackberries or whatever, like to pick up some actually really fresh books, no, fruits. But you can also just go to the farmer market and pick up some fruits and try new recipes with them. I think it's great, it's cute, it's just calming and all. That's great. Um, Almost last thing, being bored and really doing nothing. Okay, I know it's summer, you want to enjoy it as much as you can, but sometimes we just have to be bored. And when I say bored, I don't mean laying on bed and watching Instagram. I mean just laying on bed and doing absolutely nothing. Because like, I think like our creativity really needs this time where we are just hanging around and we can just think about whatever, about what to do, about what we would like to do, about our future, about our past, about whatever. I think that's great. That's time that are really great to us to reflect, to have some new ideas, and it's something we are not doing as much as we used to do because we always have something to watch. I don't know. We're always, you know, having our phone in our hands, or we have a new thing to watch or whatever. And yeah, I think like actually being bored is important. And last thing, it's really always my summer thing, and it's to try as many ice cream as possible. Like every summer, I'm keeping like counts of each ice cream I'm trying, and I think it's always so fun. You know, whenever you're around, whenever you're in a new city, like go around and try whatever ice cream they have. That's great, that's fun. And you know, it's personally like small ritual that always made my day better. I mean, I'm not eating like ice cream every single day, but I just try as much as I can because I'm really a huge fan of ice cream, and I think it's always fun. And so with this, we are coming to the end of this summer whimsical bucket list. And I hope you liked it. I hope you're gonna try some of those things. If you have cool ideas, don't forget to leave them like in the comments. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't hesitate to subscribe and like. And that's it. Bye, guys!